Hey everybody, this is Britannia, the Real Estate Champion Flowers, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to sell a unique home. Now, let's get started. Dun, dun, dun. Don't you just love my intro? Alright, so you have a very unique home and you have decided to put your house on the market. You already know your home is unique, which is what made you either buy it or renovate it that way in the first place. And as you know, not every buyer is looking into the average type of home. But what happens when you have a unique home that just won't sell? Don't panic, which is the first piece of advice, but it's not one of the tips. Because today, right now, I'm going to give you some tips on what to do to sell that unique home. Now, tip number 1 is to always use high quality photography or videography. Since listing photos are an essential part of selling a home, you want to make sure you are using high quality photos to capture the home's best features. So for example, if your kitchen has built-ins and those built-ins blend with the cabinetry, make that the focal point of the photo and spotlight that uniqueness. Tip number 2 is to target potential buyers. I think I was supposed to put a 2 up, but either way, tip number 2 is to target potential buyers. When you write your online ad or newspaper ad, you definitely want to be sure to mention the features the property has so the potential buyer or buyers knows about these features before trying to schedule a viewing. For example, if there is no backyard, a larger family with kids would probably not be interested in the home. You can word the ad in a way where they would know there is no or a small backyard. So you can write something like, small backyard is virtually maintenance free. That indicates that it's a small backyard. So when people see things like this, they can decide if that's something they want to see. Knowing your target market will definitely help you write a better ad, and it will help reduce the number of showings to buyers who are not interested in that feature. Tip number 3 is to tell the story. Unique homes have a story to tell. You just need to actually tell it and why it's unique. So, was it built by a prestigious architect? Is it a custom home? Has it been lived in by the same family for generations? Or maybe it was the home of someone famous. Whatever the story is, make it known, because some people love a home with a story. Tip number 4, stage it well. Staging a home not only helps the buyer envision him or herself living there once they walk through the door, it also makes your online photos look great. This will also attract more buyers, thus resulting in more showings, but it also helps you net more money. A staged home will sell on average 17% higher than a non-staged home. Plus, staged homes sell faster than non-staged homes. Tip number 5. You want to highlight the home's best features. While there may be many characteristics that make the home unique, just try to focus on the best ones in the house and take attention away from spaces that may be less desirable. For example, if the home has low ceilings, try to stage the home to show how to make them higher, to make them look higher. So while showcasing the more awkward features, you can also highlight the uncommon ones. Point out the features basically that you take pride in, and the buyers will feel the emotion and possibly start to feel the same way about that same feature as well. Tip number 6. Marketing is the key. A unique home deserves unique marketing to go along with it. Even if you don't consider yourself a master of marketing, there are many creative and simple ways to reach a target niche. Some say niche, some say niche. The basic promotion of the unusual features will help you find like-minded buyers who are interested in those exact features. Now, Facebook marketing can help you pinpoint your target demographic, and it can provide analysis to show how your ads are performing. So don't be afraid, get creative, make a video, use eye-catching graphics, or create captivating signage. Just be tactful, use a tactful strategy, and this will benefit you in the long run. Now, our last tip, which is tip number 7, is actually super important. This tip is to price it right. So when selling a unique home, price is especially important. Assessing the price of a unique home considers the age of the home, the architectural design, and the story behind it. Just make sure your price is fair, and this will help ensure buyer interest as well. Now for this step, you can either ask an agent to prepare a CMA for you, or you can hire an appraiser before you list your home for sale. So if you follow these tips, you will be on your way to selling that unique home in no time. Let's recap real quick. Tip number 1, use high quality photography or videography. Tip number 2, target potential buyers. Tip number 3, tell the story in your ad. Tip number 4, stage it well. Tip number 5, highlight the home's best features. Tip number 6, marketing is the key. And tip number 7, price it right. If you still need more help, I can be reached at 917-501-2222 or info@therealestatechampion.com. As always, I hope you learned something today, and please feel free to post your comments, questions, or concerns, because those questions, comments, or concerns might help someone else out. Stay happy and safe, and until next time.